for EV1 and EV2 are on.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, dear me. Ooh. This is Shauna, everybody, and this is a problem for me. I like the outfit, I think we're gonna have Jerry talk about this.
The BOA is non-qualified for flight, but it does look pretty sharp. This is the normal type of flight suit that we would wear when we were flying in our supersonic jet trainers. We would also wear it sometimes when we're doing training like firefighting or things like that where you want to protect the clothing.
All right, so this is for the T-38 supersonic jets. I like just saying that, so I want to get that in. All right, thank you so much, Shauna. Yeah, here we go. Now who is next? All right, we got Susan first and then Jenny behind her. Susan is wearing a liquid cooling garment. Amy's going to tell you about that one.
Yes, inside the spacesuits while you're waiting to launch, you can get pretty warm. So what happens is through these tubes that she's showing you now, water flows, cool water flows, and keeps her nice and cool before launch. And it's worn under the orange suit that Jenny has on.
And this is so that you never have a yucky, wet, sweaty astronaut, because you don't want to be in a room full of yucky, wet, sweaty astronauts, believe me. So
there's nothing worse.
There's nothing worse than that. All right, Susan, thank you so much. Let's bring out Jenny. Now, we're going to walk up here and talk about Jenny's thing. I'm going to cross about the back here, but Amy, why don't you help us out here, and Jerry, too.
Okay. Jenny's in the launch and entry suit, and this is the orange suit you see them wear when they get into the shuttle and when they land. It contains survival gear as well as a pressure suit. The parachute's in the back as well as water, and you can see her glow sticks that help identify her if she were to have to bail out in the water.
Why don't you talk about what would happen if you needed this?
Exactly. This is for an emergency during launch or landing where the space shuttle couldn't make it back to a runway. We would activate the parachute as we jump out of the ship, and with this suit will protect you from the cold water that you may be bailing into.
And you'll have a life raft and everything there. You've also got these little light sticks on the side so somebody can find you, right?
Correct.
And a beacon and hopefully some drinking water. Okay, thank you so much, Jenny. Jenny is an engineer here as well. She's one of our students from Purdue University. Thank you so much, Jenny. First of all, space underwear. Nicole, wearing the space underwear. This is an updated version, well, a different version of the blue one you saw earlier, right, Jerry?
Right. Where we put water through the suit that we wear for launch and landing, we actually rotate both water and air through the suit that we're wearing outside on spacewalks.
So we send the air back through here, and what does that do?
The air washes out the carbon dioxide that we generate in the process of breathing. It's not a problem here on the ground, but it is inside of a closed spacesuit.
Right, trees take care of that for us here on the ground, but inside a spacesuit, you got to get rid of that carbon dioxide. You have to get rid of the carbon dioxide. Easy for me to say. And we want to give her a nice, fresh breathing air. And these are pads to protect you from the the bearings inside the suit that we're going to show you in a minute, right?
Exactly.
All right, thank you so much, Nicole. And she's going to go over there. And here we bring Sandy. Come on out, Sandy. Yeah. Sandy can even dance in this thing. This one weighs probably about 170, and the real thing weighs nearly 300. This has just got a fake backpack on it. Jerry, tell us about this suit a little bit.
Well, you have the controls for the suit's basic functions up here. There's a mini computer here that monitors the systems, make sure everything's functioning okay. And if it isn't, it'll tell you about it. You can control your temperature here, the pressure in the suit, and all the things through the other switches.
I want to talk some about this. If we can get a close-up of the front of the spacesuit there. See how the lettering is backwards? Anybody have any ideas why that might be backwards? Any ideas? Any clues? Clues? What do you think? What do you think? I'm going to tell you. It's because you have to look in a mirror. And there's the mirror right there. She has to look back in a mirror because she can't see those this way, so she looks at the mirror and she can operate her controls. It's just like the front of an ambulance. If you see an ambulance is written backwards, you shouldn't be driving your parents' car, so don't do that. But in general, that's what the whole idea there is. Now, Jerry, this is a display up here to talk to the
Exactly.
to let you know what's going on.
And then this backpack, that's where your life support systems are. That's where you carry your oxygen, the batteries for all the systems on board, your radios, the system that takes the carbon dioxide out of the air.
And if the sun got really hot, what would you? I mean, if the sun got really bright, what would you do?
Put the visor down.
Oh, how cool is that?
That's your sunglasses.
Ooh, do we have an ooh on that one? Ooh, thank you. There we go. You guys are getting a little bit dead, but you're still good. We like you as an audience. You're still a lively audience. Thank you. This is full of air, right? And in fact, if I watch, I can turn her elbow around backwards, and she wouldn't be able to bend that at all. I don't think. She's going, Phil, don't do that to me. But if I turn it around that way, now she can bend it just fine, okay? That's because there's extra fabric out here to expand, and it's just a big balloon shaped like a person, right, Jerry?
Exactly. You got to remember that when you do spacewalks, it's not a spacewalk, it's a space crawl. You use your hands for everything, to move you around, to do all the work. And if you do that for 6 or 7 hours, it's like squeezing a rubber ball for 6 or 7 hours. It becomes very fatiguing.
Which is a very long time to be squeezing a rubber ball. All right, and one question that I know everybody wants to know, and we're going to answer for you, whether you want to know or not. is how do you go to the bathroom in space? Does anybody have that particular? Oh yeah, here we go. It's a diaper. How do you like that? Yeah, people are looking at me like I'm nuts. What else are you gonna do? You gotta have drinking water when you're on your spacewalk, right, Jerry?
Exactly.
All right, we're not gonna ask you to talk about the rest of this, but I did have a chance to be a test subject for these diapers once, and I'll just tell you, they work. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna tell you anymore. We can talk more about that later. I want to thank our guests, Jerry and Amy Ross. Let's give them a big round of applause. All right. And I also want to thank all of our models for a great job on the Space Fashion Show. Thank you so much for being here on That NASA Show. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.
The hatch is closed and locked, and the lock latch is indicating locked.